Ivy, what happened?
Oh, you've come back to me. Thank goodness.
Where'd all the Illusian soldiers go?
They retreated.
I should go with them.
No, it's not safe. Zephyr could take control over you again.
But I was the last person left at Illusia Castle. Without me, there'll be no one to lead. No one to take care of the country Father left behind.
That is true. But it's out of our hands.
How can you say that? Don't you care about Illusia at all?
Of course I do. I would have given my life to protect our kingdom. But it is not our kingdom anymore. It's the Fell Dragons. Surely you see that.
Princess Ivy.
I didn't want to admit it. But Father stopped being king as soon as the Fell Dragon awoke. Since then, true power has rested with Sombron, his daughter, and the Four Hounds. If you went back now, you would become an instrument of their designs, just as Father was. I want to go home too. You have no idea how badly. But there's no home to go back to until we defeat the Fell Dragon. After allowing Father to relinquish his power to Sombron. We owe our people no less.
The castle. My only home since I was little. We really can't go back now, can we?
No. We can't.
That little nook where I had tea with my friends. The garden where you and I read together. Even Rosado and Goldmary. I've left everything and everyone behind. All right, Ivy. I'll join this fight. So that someday, things can be like they were again.
Thank you, Hortensia.
I'm really sorry for what I did. Divine One, you should have this.
The ring of the instructor. One of the rings stolen from Lethos. Thank you for returning it.
Don't give me too much credit. I wasn't exactly planning to hand it over.
Even so, you have my thanks. Teach us. Emblem of the Academy.
It's the guy whose games I now have, what, like 400 plus hours in, when you count 3 houses plus 3 hopes. Because I have about 100 hours in 3 hopes and 300 plus in 3 houses, so, you know, probably about 450 hours-ish, roughly, at this point.
I am Emblem Byleth.
And that was an amazing intro tune, by the way.
I've just awoken from a very long dream. I'm glad to be where I belong, at your side. Use my power to guide everyone.
I will. Thank you, Emblem Byleth.
So, how is everyone?
Queen Sephoria, you're all right.
That I am. Some Illusian soldiers tried to seize me, but I was saved at just the right moment.
We took him down.
Alfred and I intended to help.
But by the time we'd drawn our weapons, the fight was already over.
That's the Soul Royal Guard for ya. Pretty good, right?
I'm just glad the Queen is safe. Well done, everyone.
Well done yourself. No more trespassers. My palace is rid of them. Divine One, thank you for protecting the rings and my family with such courage. The way you spoke, the look in your eyes. You were the spitting image of Queen Lumera.
Your words mean so much. Thank you.
Excuse me, Queen Sephoria?
You. I assumed you had gone back to Illusia.
Look, I'm really sorry about what I did. I'll accept whatever punishment you give me.
I owe you an apology as well.
Queen Sephoria, please. Zephyr was using some sort of magic to control Princess Hortensia. As soon as it wore off,
later she
stopped
was.
fighting. Even gave me her emblem ring.
She still took
I
you
don't
hostage
recall
under her
Zephyr
own
being
merit.
there when the young princess held me hostage. Look me in the eyes, you two.
Okay.
Threatening a queen's life is a grave crime. You deserve a room in the dungeons. But I won't send you there.
You won't?
It was the Fell Dragon's minions who broke in and started the conflict, right? Your only crimes were slipping in uninvited and threatening to kill me. If you want to make amends, defeat the Fell Dragon. Rebuild your kingdom. When cooler heads return to Elusia, Solm can only benefit. Let's move on now, shall we?
Thank you, Queen Sephoria.
Your show of compassion will not be forgotten. We will restore Elusia. I swear it.
For my part, I think I'd better look into shoring up the palace's defenses.
You're right. The Fell Dragon's forces might come back for you. I can leave some soldiers here to help keep you safe.
Oh, no need, no need. I have lots of family members who can handle things here. If the situation really boils over, I can always leave a double here and wander the land. So don't worry about me. You just focus on taking out the Fell Dragon.
We will. Thank you.
Tamara, it's time you show the Divine Dragon where to find Solm's other ring.
Sure thing, Mom. One ring of the Crux of Fate coming right up.
Where is it?
The Northern Fortress. Oh, you don't scare easily, do you?
So, I assume that's gonna be Corrin next? If it's of Fate. Whoa! I need that! That's handy. I can definitely put that to good use, for sure. No doubt about that. It's crazy actually having to manage my funds in Fire Emblem for the first time in a while. You know? Emblem Byleth is now in the guide. Cool. Alright. Hi.
Divine One.
Solm's Royal Guard is in your debt. Wish you the best of luck in your future battles. Thanks, man. Realize my female layer looks somewhat strange to you. She got a giant forehead under those bangs and frontal hair. I mean, that's the case with, like, a lot of video game characters and real-life people when you, you know, look underneath the, under the hair, there's quite a big forehead there that you wouldn't have otherwise realized. I think Queen Sephoria's would-be captors had a valuable learning experience today, don't you? Yeah, sure.
Indeed.
I always wonder how the chandelier in the throne room tastes. Is it tasteless to say so? Wait, chandelier. That doesn't mean like chandelier like a hanging thing then, right? That's not what that means. Also, the doogie has cuddled up like really close here. Yeah, that's the case. Hi, sweetie. Got a spot nice and close to me here. Wah. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thing, Bob, there. Considering ordering yourself the Japanese version of the Divine Edition through Amazon Japan, that version seems to still be on sale at MSRP. Only inconvenience with that edition is obtaining a cartridge that won't work with the American-based DLC. Oh, yeah. Is it possible to just, like, change your region on the Switch over to another region, then download the DLC and then, be good? Is that possible there? Also, hope you're doing well today, Political Stefan. How are you doing today, Amber? Why'd you step Divine One? This floor is super slick. I've fallen over like 5 times already.
Well then.
Looks like this pillar was damaged in the fight. I'm sure the queen will say it adds character. Hey, Jess?
Listen to this.
Guess what? I got stronger. At this rate, I'm gonna be the greatest merchant ever. Okay, who's over here? Wars made painfully clear how insufficient our army is. Yeah, better strengthen it, I guess.
I am sorry.
The real MVP of most of my battles lately. That battle was grueling, or else it reflected poorly on me. Some self-reflection is in order. You are carrying my squad, honestly.
Yes.
I made a better showing than I expected. May it bring us one step closer to peace. Also, I think I will have gotten like 2 healers at once. You about to be promoted here shortly? Wow, I'm getting fat-shamed. And Hortensia. Well, I believe has extra healing staff range. Wow, I'm just gonna steal some spices from that pot there. Things were touch and go there for a bit. You and Tamara played it cool. Real nice work.
Well.
Thanks, man. Someone said there was a beautiful chandelier, but when I tried to find it, I ended up outside. Do we have the same definitions of chandelier? I'm quite confused. Also, I like the use of the main leitmotif here and in, like, the previous cutscenes there. I was never a believer before, but this war has me putting my faith in the Divine Dragon. Aw, thanks! Appreciate you saying so.
Sorry.
The last battle was vicious. The enemy caught me off guard. Shameful display on my part. Nah, it's fine, man. And it being Jean, Ivy, Fram, and Spoiler. Got a good mix of healers there. At least the palace is still intact. There are even flowers growing outside. Very soothing. You can't even really see the Dogi with the Dogi cam. The way that is. You could always set an angle more like that. Something or other. I don't know. She kind of blends in when, you know, that's just her black backside, you know, as a border color. You don't really see much of her white parts. Is the thing. Makes her kind of hard to see in the dark.
Now,
I mean, you probably don't care that much about being seen because you don't even know that you're being watched. You'd probably feel a lot more uncomfortable if you knew that, right? I think I'm finally used to coordinating with our allies. It really is crucial to trust them in battle. But yeah, I suppose probably your top 3 characters' story is great, man. Spoiler is such an amazing character. You know, I haven't seen them since high school. It'll be amazing to catch up again. Honestly. Yoink. Sweet, some more iron ingots. Hi.
Oh, wow.
I got even stronger. You keep getting more and more amazing. I think I might explode. Thanks for the bond fragments.
Thanks.
Thanks, Divine One. We won because you insisted on protecting the rings and our queen. Even though we came here a little bit late because we were mucking around in DLC stuff first. Although she's often away, the boss calls this palace home, and I shall defend it to the end. Nice. I'm sure your boss appreciates that. Just water down there, push him off.
Yes.
What if Solm's royal guard are hurt? If you see anyone injured, could you point them out? Sure, man.
Spectacular.
Solm Palace's grounds are a true wonder. What a masterful choice leaving the natural rock face. Yeah, it's amazing. Hi.
Right.
I didn't do too bad just now. Chalk out either to my muscles or to your guidance. I'm sure it's my guidance.
Yes.
Right. Never again will our foes set foot in this palace. My honor, Divine One, I swear it. Hi. I got stronger, but I'm conflicted. Is it okay for a man of the cloth to get better at taking life? You gotta do what you gotta do when you live in a Fire Emblem world, you know.
oh wow.
I got stronger again. I can tell since I've been watching really close. I mean, never mind. If I in a universe started Twitch streaming, I bet you'd be like my first sub, wouldn't you? In no time there. Drop all your savings on me immediately after. It's a relief to know the palace and the queen are safe. And my sincerest gratitude. More bond fragments.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it, Hortensia. Divine One, my sincerest thanks for welcoming my sister.
Forgive me.
Thank you, Divine One. Starting now, I'll be on the right side for you and Ivy. Yeah, or that would pull maybe a, what's his face, Mishima from Persona 5, honestly. Fighting any haters. The Royals of Solm treat their palace guard like family. Honored and grateful to be here. Nice, man. Whoa, you've got like glowy bits. They look almost like power bracers from Xenoblade 3. / Xenoblade 1 Future Connected.
Indeed.
The way the natural mends with the artificial in this palace halls is sublime. Pretty cool, huh? My secret to success is to picture myself as the brave knight in a fairy tale, vanquishing evil. Maybe you will one day if I do make you a mage knight, but it might not be during the main playthrough. I don't know if you'll get enough experience for that during the main playthrough. Let's check out the world map first, see if a new paralog unlocked, which I'm sure it will. But yeah. Yeah. If it's in a universe, yeah.
Another ring in the Divine Dragon's hands. Still, not enough to turn the tide.
I mean, I whipped up modern cheat codes in my credit card. I got some more, technically.
Asleep. Curse this feeble form of mine for plunging me into darkness. I pray that next time my waking hours will not end so soon.
Sand? But what happened to all the snow? Where am I? Why does this keep happening to me?
I don't know. We'll probably find out as the story keeps going. Alright, so Northern Fortress. We're gonna go get corn. Someone's paralog over there. You know, getting more emblem rings is probably more important than paralogs. Sacred Tomb? Oh, so we just immediately unlock Byleth's one then? Because that's the friggin' 3 houses Sacred Tomb. Yeah, A place of significance to Emblem Byleth. Here, Divine Dragon will face an important trial. Definitely not the most stressful chapter of Three Houses, but was it my Maddening playthrough in Golden Deer, or was it my hard mode Blue Lines playthrough that caused me a decent bit of trouble there with it? And it's advanced class level 5 that it recommends. So, like, screw that noise. Let's go to the Somnia. Always do Lins or something like that. This game is hard, oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna level up a little bit, probably get all my advanced classes before I do that. Like, the better thing to gather my strength at this point would be doing some more main story stuff, continuing to get more emblem rings before going after the paralogs. Like, the paralogs aren't too important. I'm not getting any of my emblems to the point that I really need to, you know, unlock their new level cap, like, immediately or anything like that. You know, it's not a big deal.
Now then.
Princesses Ivy and Hortensia reunited at last. Princess Ivy must be quite relieved. Also, anything new? Armory new stock, item shop new stock.
Ah,
The entire palace is very healing, isn't it? Feels good to relax and recharge for the next battle. Until you eventually betray me in the DLC story later this year. I'm not gonna let go of. So happy to get to be here with my sister. Just hope Rosato and Goldmary are doing okay. I'm sure we'll recruit them soon enough. There's new goods in stock. Technically, actually, because of my spreadsheets, I already know when we recruit them. But, I'm fairly certain it's next chapter. Hey, 11 sword there. Killing edges. Whoa, dowel. Worm Slayer and stuff. No steel blades there, though. Again, another spear. My weapons right now might currently be good, except for maybe buying another longbow. Like, now I should do it. Is the case. Yeah, I for anyone that, you know, is tuning into the you know, series blind over on YouTube and stuff like that. On one hand, I kind of want to refrain from, like, mentioning names of those that I know that you recruit and stuff like that. But on the other hand, I've shown my spreadsheet on this series already and have shown that, you know. So anybody watching this series proper would already know anyway, is the case. Hello, Reggie Bob. How's it going today? Feeling engaged to watch his stream. Nice. But yeah, also, when I was trying to figure out who to make a Royal Knight, it seems like he's really the only really good option. Did I have my thing open in a tab still, or did I close the tab? I might have closed the tab. Whatever, I'll just pull it up fresh here. Let's go to my drive. That is my university one there. Is the case. But Royal Knight is a weird one where the only benefit that you can get from an innate is with staff, and there's not really a whole lot of people that have an innate in staff that would actually be, like, good for it, you know, is the case. Got the pleasure to watch a Marvel movie trailer without any sounds of any kind? Oh, for, like, was that the ad before the stream here? But anyway, when it comes to, like, the units pulling stuff out here, I could probably delete some of these random notes that I tinkered around with here and there. In terms of those that have staff as their innate, that would be not a lot of units. I don't even see any yet. There's Pandrio. He has staff. He could be a Royal Knight that has, like, a higher staff ability, technically. Could well do. There's Hortensia, but she gets a unique class, so we're not doing that. That ain't happening there. And, oh, I got them mixed up. It's not, we're not getting them next chapter. We're getting them the chapter after that. We're getting the Dancer next. Cool. That'll be helpful. Anyone else with staff here? There's, like, this guy where I got, like, mixed messages about him joining when I was looking into things and stuff. I think that he does, though. I'm fairly certain. I don't know here. And then, yeah, that guy, he's the guy that has, like, the big respect for us and stuff. And I mean, if you pay really, really close attention in-game, I looked at his skills, comparing them to the others, and the others out of those bosses there would just have things like the, Thingamabob where there's no effectiveness against them. I believe the armored one also had, like, the class ability, but he was the only one that in his list of stuff there had this. So, technically, if you pay close enough attention, like, in-game there in that last battle, and see that he never even uses there, it makes you thinking, like, huh, why would he have that? Len's recruit like Tharja. Okay, so I have to talk to him in that case. So, you know, if you pay really, really close attention and, you know, consider Fire Emblem rules, you can reason out that, you know, she's gonna join you anyway. That's the case. But yeah, so, you know, that, he has innate in staff, and because Royal Knight is, where is it? It'd be towards the bottom here, I'm fairly certain. Where do I have it? Where the heck is Royal Knight, gosh darn you? Am I blind? Where did I put Royal Knight? There's Great Knight, Wolf Knight, Griffin Knight, Wyvern Knight, Bow Knight. Oh, it's all the way up here. Oh, I guess because I have it in, like, the Lance section. So Royal Knight will use, like, lances as their weapon, and secondarily will have staff that by default is at C, but the staff will instead be at level B if you have an innate in it, is the thing. And the only other choices for, like, Royal Knight, the only ones that you have, like, in terms of those that have an innate in staff, there's Mavir that starts as it. There's Lyndon here, I guess, if you decide to use him. You're out of the question because you have a unique class, so if I'm trying to get, like, diversified classes here, then I'd be doing that. Also, I figure you'd be cool as, like, a sniper because, like, crit stuff, and sniper gives a +10 crit against those that you can't counter. Also, these are just random notes about, like, there's nothing set in stone here. I just figured, like, maybe Ike, because maybe that would play into Sandstorm of, what is the thingamabob here? Yeah, here we go, Sandstorm. Because Ike can give some extra defense stuff. But, you know, none of that is set in stone. That's just me plotting out random ideas, so don't take any of this as, like, final things or anything like that, you know. And then the only other staff one is, wait, I thought there was another one up here before her, right? Am I losing my mind? Am I going crazy? There's really not a whole lot of people that have staffs in it. It was Pangeo. And Pangeo's strength growth rate is 5. You know, you're probably not gonna want him as a Royal Knight. If you want diversified classes, you can't do Hortensia. So your options are really just keep the person who starts as Royal Knight in Royal Knight, or slap Lyndon in it, that has like 25 in magic and physical attack there. So, you know, I've been expanding the thingamabob now that there's like DLC emblems and stuff. I've started plotting out some thingamabobs. Why does Dimitri keep shifting up? I don't know why this keeps happening to my sheet, but it does for some reason. It's weird. So, like, I've added Hector's things. I started working on Soren's, but then, you know, I got busy with other things. But, you know, I plotted them out and stuff like that. Interestingly enough, he gives things like knife and staff proficiency there, is the case. We're not going to know what, you know, thingamabob's characters like this give until they come out later. But yeah, bit by bit, my spreadsheet's coming together. So I'm sure by the end of this playthrough, I'll probably release, like, my spreadsheet publicly. But, you know, it's not done yet, so I'm not going to release it yet. Is the case. But, you know, it's, I'm getting there. I'm getting there in terms of my spreadsheet here. Because, you know, you can look up any of this information online. It's where I got this information from in the first place. But just having it in one place and where you can easily, you know, copy-paste stuff into, like, other things. Like, whoa, calculate stuff out with growth rates there. You know, it's just really convenient, you know, is the case. So I'm sure that there are probably other people out there that would enjoy using this as a spreadsheet that I've slapped together. And I feel a lot more incentivized to make a spreadsheet for this game, knowing that I can, like, keep my progress and, like, really, really go crazy with builds and stuff like that, instead of just having all my progress taken away from me, like in 3 houses, you know? So, I don't think I ever finished my spreadsheet for 3 houses.
Take care.
Like, I was making progress on it here and there, but I never finished it. I'll probably finish my engaged spreadsheet. Most likely, you know. Also, speaking of, like, my Fate spreadsheets have been done for a little while. They're at the ready and, like, planned out for when we do the next Fates playthroughs and stuff, you know. Is the case there. You have another freeze. Oh, and there's Fracture. Interesting. There's that. And yeah, you have a bunch of those. Dimitri's sneaking his way off to kill every last one of them on this spreadsheet. Imagine there. But yeah, let's see here. Whoever was your last healer, and in top 3 favorites of the game, the character archetype is a favorite of yours. And ran Emblem of Rivals with the Crown Princess. Someone forgot her name, Tamara. And she shredded damage forecast, said she would do 25. Nope, she ended up going over 40. Oh, man. Yeah, some of these emblems are pretty darn strong. Veronica's gonna give staff since she's a staff unit in Heroes. That makes sense. We get some more emblems that can bestow staff. I just wish that there was some more units that had innate staff, you know, so I could get some spicier Royal Knights. Because in addition to, you know, getting some promoted unit towards the end of the game in something, I want to also have someone that's, like, in it for a, you know, that you would have had throughout the journey as well. Someone that would have started a bit lower level, instead of the only person filling that class being the one that you get, like, by default at the end that fills it. But that's probably going to be the case because I really don't have much in the way of other options for innate staff proficiency. It's big sad. You know? It's sad times. Yeah, I can do this. Also, now that I have that 3D printer in the corner over there, what I might honestly do is see about potentially 3D printing some super basic amiibo, and then these amiibo tags that I have in this in this bag in this drawer, I can just like stick them onto that, and then there you go, custom made functional amiibo. I mean, I technically have some custom made functional amiibo cards in here still, I'm fairly certain. Things are a little bit of a mess, so I don't know where they all are. Here's one. Here was a Browser Jr. You know, and it's a fully functional amiibo card. You can tap it and stuff. It's got an NFC tag in there. In fact, maybe I'm gonna tap it. Screw it. You know, come on. There we go. Wheat flour obtained. Okay, I'm just gonna get ones from up on my shelf now. Staff of Magic, since she has units for both of them, you believe? What would make sense there? Wow. Let's tap buy left here. The Dudo that we just recruited in this video game. We got him in our squad forever. Because I know from my spreadsheets that we never lose our rings ever again. It's just at one point in the story. Which means any rings that we get from this point, we keep forever. It is amazing. We are slowly decking ourselves out. Man, is this ever going to be a long series. Holy crap. Ugh, man. Okay, yeah, original character do not steal, that's right. Browser Jr. is my, my OC. But yeah. Yeah, probably something like that. At least for sure Sword and Magic. At least those two guaranteed. Okay. And then, hi.
Oh.
Oh, look, Edelgard's chilling over there. Oh, have you come here to fish? Yeah. Let's see, must be disappointed that I was the one to greet you. Sorry. We'll find Diamant. No, you don't need to apologize about anything there.
Where were you thinking? I'm
thinking right here. Wait, there's a scan limit per day, so you can't just spend a quarter of an hour scanning your entire collection like a Miitopia. You cannot. 5 a day, that's the way that a lot of Nintendo games go, is 5 a day. Is the case. Hopefully the Nintendo ninjas never catch on to this, this going on here, where I, scanned an unofficial amiibo right there. My own custom-made one. Most of the amiibo cards that I made several years ago when I found out that was a thing that I could do, I gave to my, cousin's kids as gifts. Most of the amiibo cards that I made, I don't have myself.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
I've given them away, so I think I only have, like, 2 custom amiibo cards myself. I think I have that Browser Jr., and I think the other one that I have is Fax. You can probably guess what that one is, and what the art I drew on that is. Yeah, excited for the Fell Dragon class. What with the DLC there? If we actually give units a Fell Dragon class, that'd be interesting. It was mentioned that, you know, the DLC would bring new classes and stuff. So I'm gonna have to rethink the classes that I want to give people on my spreadsheet. You know, after that happens. Great success.
A stunning performance.
Mycene eel. That's a whole lot of bond fragments as well.
Do you
nice.
Want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Yeah. Whoops.
Where were you thinking?
No.
Pick a rod.
Fish with Sami.
Where were you thinking?
Is what we do. And we go over here. Bam. Do the thing. The Doogie's quite relaxed there. Oh, that was quick. That was rather fast. So... Come on, I'm pulling! Cool, well. Is there anything larger than large, I wonder? Have we ever even gotten medium, or am I losing my mind? Another Mycene eel. Oh, it says extra large there, but not on the top thing. For, like, the shadow. Okay, cool. Cool. Looks like there's a whole party going on over here, according to my mini-map. What is happening here? Link Spirit Gem. Oh yeah, maybe I should give away some of these things to like build up my bond and stuff. Okay, that's cool there.
Yes.
If only it was like one of those games where it's like you get like a heavier acoustic bit as you get closer over here. But here in the sky, Samiel's on a sail though. Still, it's hard to let your guard down. Aren't there like several flying units in Fire Emblem games? But what do I know?
As expected.
Do you have coffee here in this world? The aroma is nostalgic for me. Edelgard likes coffee. Listen, fish are like customers. We don't have good bait, they won't show up to get hooked. Alright. Whee! Yeah, also considering the direct was for the first half of 2021, might be possible they plan to release the DLC maybe once a month? Like, would it really come that fast? I doubt it. I assume that the main story would at least be, you know, sometime much later this year. Like, at least give it half a year. As for Wave 3, we'll see. See a tasty fish swimming about. Clean and boil it, or just grill it up? Oh, look at Sami running there. You can just barely see between my cameras. Okay, I'll loop back around to this way. That's what we can do. Yeah, that was pretty darn surprising there. They probably also did it so that they could capitalize off of the, you know, amount of people tuning into the direct. This stuff is another advertising thing for Fire Emblem. So, this is where you watch over the world? It's never too much pressure. We're here for you. Thanks, man. Like, I would imagine it's probably something like that, where it's like opportune time for marketing, rather than, you know, this is just the way that we're gonna release the DLC with no other motivations behind it. You know, yeah. Not wrong there, and we are eventually gonna have to go back and play more Three Hopes. Or maybe I could just, like, not. You know. Could well be the case. I'm never gonna be done with the world of Fodlan, am I? Sure seems like. And then we pet until you give me more bond fragments, I think. Right? Or something or other. Do I just have to pet a couple times? If I press B now. Yeah, so you can just pet and then press B, and then it takes a little while, and then okay. Cool. I don't think I need anything from the Doodad's shop over here, or whatever the heck it is. Hi. Water feels great. So cool and fresh. And care to join Divine One? How does this water stay so clean without, like, any filtration systems? Is it just, because it's divine? What? I'm not slacking off. I accidentally had a little fun. There's someone over there, but I don't think we can chat with people there anyway. I don't believe. Three Houses deserves this more than Stanley Parable's a meme then is never then is, honestly. Yeah. Is the case. This game does have enough lore for a Fire Emblem Warriors 3 though. Can't explain as it would cover spoilers. Okay. Let's kind of express the happiness I feel to have Hortensia here. Thank you, Divine One. Yeah, no problemo. Alright, what kind of materials we have out here, huh? Berries. Oh, the next episode of Peculiar Potions is farming those, matter of fact. I've recorded the first half of it. I still haven't gotten around to recording the second half of it yet. And the first half includes, like, the time-lapse, so I can edit down the time-lapse and stuff. But I need to record the second half. Might be a little bit weird, as, like, the first half, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff here, and then the second half, all the stuff is gone because I cleared the space for the 3D printer that couldn't even fit here. You know. Water's manually cleaned by your butlers? What do you mean manually cleaned? Like, how does that work? Like, particles are too small for humans on their own to, you know, clean it out. Maybe they just go around the water with, like, some special filters to try and pick everything up. Like, what does that mean, manual cleaning? Living here once felt like an undeserved blessing, but I've grown accustomed to it now. Do not underestimate the power of Vander. Fair point there. Fair argument. Understandable. Have a day.
So,
I want to practice my impressions with so many people. Yeah, we've seen that before. Yoink. I said yoink. There we go. Also, as you may notice, I changed back into the default thing because the that last outfit we had sucked. I tried changing into the Dune thing, but it's kind of dress-like as well, and I was like, ah. So I just changed back into this. As you can see, I'm doing a bit of sculpture. We've seen that. Time to work out. So maybe with these story chapters, I might not necessarily need the strength then. So we can try the one that I haven't yet. Yeah, I suppose that is true. We haven't tried squats yet, and that's dexterity there. So screw it. We're trying squats because I haven't done it yet. I didn't even read up on what it was. Oh, wait, L and R? Do I have to, like, flick them that way? Or something or other?
You got this.
I have to flick them that way. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, this is strange, huh? Okay.
Looking good.
Oh, do a spin? Whoa.
Perfect.
Okay. Huh. Weird.
You got this.
I feel like there should be music that I'm going in rhythm to. It feels strange, like, just like this. It feels like, something's missing.
Perfect.
You know? Is what it kind of feels like. Whoa. I keep doing that early. It's weird.
Looking good.
It starts going slowly, but the moment this bar starts, it gets fast. Wait, okay, well, there's the assist from Sami. Is the case.
Perfect.
Okay.
You got this.
That's weird.
Great job. I'm so proud.
You should stop being so proud of me for such basic workouts. Okay.
Let's do this again sometime.
Yeah.